handle on the names.
Trying my best, actually. Thank you for your time. Straight away here, Jean on the ball. Plays it back. Lapone. Back again to Joe Lapone. Monte on the ball. Can't find Wayne's feet, and Nils is trying to get on it. Otto plays it into feet. Out to the left wing to Alon, who's gotten a bit more forward. I think they are playing two at the back now. Lawrence Stewart lays it off. Danny Fee hits it. Good save by Eugene. Cracking save. And Juan Carlos comes in and deals with the rest of it. He gives a little salute to the camera there. He's delighted with that save. Short ball, Joe Lapone. Lapone, good cross in, met by Andrew, out for another corner. Jean wants to take that one. Looking for Danny Fee to come short, possibly. Corner here as the next players for the next game at Moore Park are lining up. Nice flick on. Danny Fee touches it down to Otto, comes back and flicked across the goal, almost went in. The keeper was kind of looking, no hands going, and yeah, there could have been another goal. They are 5-0 up here just after half time, and as I did mention at the end of the first half, this video is sponsored by Awake Water, the finest water in New South Wales. You can purchase Awake Water at awakewater.earth as Pope wins it, gives it to Lapone. Alon feeds it into the middle, intercepted by Monty. Sigmund plays it into Terry, and Wayne's on his bike, and we want to be an electric bike as Scotty Sadler was in a right position to give it back to Taggart. Taggart to Sadler. Danny on the ball, and Jean is on his bike looking for a pass on the right hand side. He's absolutely held there, and Danny was intercepted by Monty coming back. Juan Carlos plays it. Well done by the centre back there, Andrew. He was not seeing anything too much forward, so turns it around and plays it back to his somewhat injured keeper, Eugene. Fair play to him for playing in goals. I suppose that's what you do when you are injured, playing goals. Ball down the line into Wayne Chen. He just hits it and Jean intercepts it. Danny Fee plays it back to Jean. Katsalakas got Sadler outside him, finds Otto. Otto trying to link up with Lawrence Stewart. Comes back to Monty. Finds Juan Carlos, switches it over to the right hand side to Millsy. Millsy slowing it down as you'd expect from a 66-year-old. Plays it in to Sigmund. Dunbar retaining possession again. Orion. Little bit of a loose pass and is picked up by Monty. Juan Carlos has got a man on, and that was Lawrence Stewart pacing in behind him. Wayne Chen has got a man on and elbows there into Otto, and didn't see Otto coming, and it's Jean Katslakis looking for an option. Lapone. Lapone again has an effort. Good save by Eugene, and it's still in. Lawrence Stewart on the right hand side. Feeds it to Lapone, who hasn't finished having a go yet. Excellent feat by the small man. Back from Otto to Lapone. Pope setting it up like he wants to have one. Stepping over. Good feet from the number 4. Danny looking to play it inside or going to run himself. Nice 1-2 there, absolutely gorgeous. And a chance to cross it in. Saved by Eugene in goals. I think it was Andy Heading who crossed that in. Good pressure on Terry by Sadler. Nothing given by the ref. Nothing needed to be given. Terry looking to turn again, and he's a good baller. Joe Lapone read it well though. Jean comes across and blocks it off Terry's kick. Leaves it to Carlos. Slight injury here to Joe Lapone. I think he's got it in the area where no one wants to get it, and that is one of the worst injuries in football. And we do tend to laugh them off here and there and go, that'll be into the kids, and everyone is laughing it off. They really, really are, but it is one of the toughest injuries in football. Every man knows what that's about. Sandler comes up and wins it. Juan Carlos will take a few more yards forward, looking for Sigmund. Plays it to Wayne, who is a brilliant battler, goes to ground and doesn't complain. Played in from heading. Lovely little flick there from Otto. Lapone's fine again. Inside to Pope. Soft touch, gives it to Wayne Chen. Terry under pressure, turning one way and the other. Sigmund is on his bike, he's onside. Played to him, nice touch. Wayne is outside him, but Sigmund might have one. Leave me on the bench, I'm going to do this to you, Dunbar Rovers, he's saying. Lovely pass, almost back to Wayne Chen. Intercepted and given into Otto in that holding role in the midfield. Heading lays it off to Lapone. Under pressure, turns out nicely. Loses the ball, but still gets it to his own player. And Gene flicks it on to Danny Fee, who's going straight for goal. Danny's going to have a shot here. He crosses it instead. How unselfish by Danny. Into, I think it was Lawrence Stewart who finished that off, and it's 6-0 to Dunbar Rovers. County Clare.
Oh, Cork. Are you with Glebe?
I'm a gorilla, yeah. I can commentate for anyone. Let's go. Eliza. Terry looking to kick it off here, and we're 7 minutes into the second half, and that is the first goal of the second half for Stewart. I think he's gotten 2 now. Kenny plays it into Wayne. Danny Fee, who made that brilliant run, an excellent cross to Stewart, really made that goal. 95% of that goal was his, but still need to tap it into the net. Pope plays it to Joe Lapone, loves to turn and pass and play outside of the boot. Plays it to Alon. Down the line, Lawrence Stewart looking to turn inside under a little bit of pressure. Wayne Chen wins it, gives it to Monty. Back again to Chen. Wayne, who does play over 35s when needed for A's and B's. Danny Fee just had an effort there from a loose pass from Monty. Norman looking to clear this out and get some distance and get the gorillas out a bit. Got someone crawling like a gorilla underneath the camera here. Thank you for that. Played back Bernard Orion. Back to Taggart. Easy option to Pope. Outside of the boot pass. That must be all they do in training, Dunbar. It's nice to see. Gene Katsalakis plays it down the line. Great interception by Juan Carlos. Bravado from him. Intercepted from the pass from Chen. Otto looking to break. Plays it to the left hand side, and Allen's gotten a license to go much further forward and crosses that. Will be kept in play by heading. Gene's outside of Otto, he's given the shout. Gene, was a difficult situation to do with your right foot. Something like a Travella to score that one, but he got it mixed up between the outside of the boot and inside. Norman plays it out to the right hand side. David slips and gets good distance on it. Doesn't bounce over Alon. Joe Lapone plays it nicely back to Lawrence Stewart, who's on a hat-trick. Otto got Pope outside him, who was looking for it. Comes back to Otto, does come to Pope in the end. Pope on the ball. Pope plays it to Otto. Otto on his left foot. Lovely ball. It was a gorgeous pass from Otto Hilal. Couldn't link up with the run from David Fee though. Dunbar just keeping possession here with Narayan, Lawrence Narayan, Sadler. They are gone to 2 at the back, I think. 2-4-4. Joe Lapone, excellent stuff. He could play any level he wants, really. He always seems to have space. Doesn't necessarily have to be over something like 45. Monty comes in and wins it, gives it to Gene. Squares it back to Joe. Lovely pass inside to Danny Fee, who takes a somewhat of a loose touch, and Chen was on top of it. Lapone again. Narayan to Otto. Otto still. Otto has an effort. Saved by Eugene. Falls to a gorilla and half cleared out. Not out of play yet. Falls to Gene. That was from Andrew. Gene plays it back to Pope. Otto again. He wants to have one with his left, but he puts in a gorgeous cross, and it probably would have gone into the net if it wasn't headed from the run from Danny Fee. It was a good run. Maybe needed a diving header. Lovely ball from Otto, though. It really was. Their centre mids are very impressive, Dunbar. Trying to be sneaky there a little bit, Norman. Couldn't link up with David. Nice pass. Lawrence Stewart looking for options in the middle. Towards Jane. Good header by Andrew. Cleared out by Kenny. To Joe. Lopone. Nice little pass inside, back to him again. The pace on the pass is always nice. Outside of the boot, pace as well. Excellent stuff. I wonder what level he's played at. I'm sure it's pretty high. A lot of players do come back to their youth club or club that they played with in their early 20s and stuff if they had played NPL. You see that a lot with Pagewood. And Dunbar and Pagewood both don't have Premier League teams in Esfa anymore, which is absolutely unfortunate as the cross comes in over the bar and Eugene will look to slow it down. They had conceded 3 at this stage in the first half. 13 minutes gone in the second. It is 6-0, just 1 in the second half. Juan Carlos will take this one. Terry is the option. No sign of Song actually. Way into Terry, nice ball. Danny Fee is just, he's there, he's box to box midfielder. He's only really needed to be in one box to semi-circle midfielder, we'll call it in this game. It's the attacking box. Pope plays it down the line. Heading can't control it, weighing under a lot of pressure from Danny again near the other box. The box where he usually has been. Juan Carlos will look to pass it inside. Receive it again from Andrew. Juan Carlos needed to turn out to his left-hand side. He did have Kenny. Juan Carlos is confident on the ball and plays it to Kenny excellently. Nice passing by the Gorillas. There is a bit of pressure from Dunbar, but the Reds have stayed in control here, and Monty switches it over to Sigmund, and Alon knew that he wasn't going to win it in the air and just stayed down, gave a little bit of a nudge to Sigmund and came back and won the ball. Lopone plays it inside. Otto to Pope. They will be playing against Coogee in the first versus second playoff. I believe that will be next week. Nice ball in from David towards heading. Narayan, who came forward, heading on the ball. Still heading, intercepted by Juan Carlos out for a corner. Narayan has got forward, flicked it on. Wayne wins it. Sigmund is assisting. Still Sigmund, they are at number 3s, both of them. To Mills. Fair play to him again for playing this game and almost a full 90 minutes at age 66. Excellent stuff. Back to Taggart, who has a chance to get on the ball and maybe start the Mexican wave or a Viking chant with the length of time and space that he had to receive that ball. Played into Lapone. Nice pass again outside of the boot. Heading plays it through and he's in absolutely acres if he can get there. Does get there and does finish. I can't believe he's kept it in. What an absolute brilliant finish. No angle at all there from Heading, or from Stewart. Heading couldn't believe it actually, and that's a hat-trick for him and 7 for Dunbar Rovers. Your Taggart saying in goals 0-0 there, keep going. It's something the Gorillas wish it was 0-0. Quality finish, it really was. That's his best goal of the game from almost nothing of an angle. Well done for keeping the ball in play, but to finish it from there as well. Lawrence Stewart, hats off to you, sir. Terry looking to break to get something going for the Gorillas. They've been good at defending as well, Dunbar. They've not had to do a lot, but when it's gotten there, they've been very composed. Not had to use Taggart a lot, but when he's needed, they pass it back to him. Danny Fee is looking for it on the right-hand side. Back to Taggart under a little bit of pressure from Sigmund. Sadler loses it momentarily, but Pope comes in and assists him. Danny Fee just says we've enough of that. He is slightly offside. I could see it with my eyes, not with the camera. It was a decent run. It really was a decent run. I think he was just fractionally offside. Good ball from Danny Fee towards Stewart. "17 minutes gone here in the first half. It is Dunbar Rovers 7-0 to the Glebe Gorillas over 45s. And playing a ball back to an injured keeper like that, and he's been injured since the start of the game, is always a danger. Doesn't matter if you're 7-0 down or not. Dunbar doing excellently to try and keep it in, and they have kept it in again. Joe Lapone. Danny Fee. Pope calling for it inside. Comes to him. Pope looking to have an effort. Feeds it through. Heading tries to flick it on to Jean. He knows they can score from those angles. Back to Pope at the edge of the box. To Joe. Otto feeds it inside to Danny Fee. Lovely little 1-2. Tackle is good and fair. Slight elbow to the head there as the shot comes in off the bar. Danny Fee looking to cross it again, and Otto is there to finish it, and that is 8 for Dunbar Rovers. The link-up play around the edge of the box is absolutely class. It really is. They could be having efforts like they did in the first probably 5-6 minutes. I was going, wow, no, they need to be linking up and creating better opportunities. As you heard, they've been doing that ever since. I don't think they heard me, to be honest, but they've been absolutely class in the preceding time or the preceding time after that. "25 minutes to play." Joe Lapone might go himself. Joe hits one, just hits the top of the bar. Decent effort, and he does apologise. Knows he should be getting that under the bar, someone of his stature. Taggart again, telling his defenders it's still 0-0. Narayan and Sadler at the back, and they're holding it solid second half. Wayne Chen comes in after a loose touch by Lapone. Jean plays it to Lapone. Plays it to Pope. Fee Jean can't link up, comes to heading. Lawrence, I should say. Juan Carlos looks to clear. Sadler did well to win it. To Joe Lapone. Left hand side to Alon. Plays it off his gaffer. That's the last he'll play for the season. Narayan plays it outside. Back to Taggart. Sadler on the ball. Monty wins it. Plays it forward. Terry's in a bit of space. He's got Sigmund with him. He might have an effort though. No, Sadler comes back and it's no longer a clear-cut opportunity. Wayne will look to take Allen on. He's got strength, but Allen's got pace. No decision from the referee. Should be a free out in my opinion. Danny Fee looking to come back on here after a drink of water on the right-hand side, and he's in acres of space on the right side. You can see him. It's played towards him, slightly behind him. Played into Pope, to Joe, back to Pope. Joe again turning one way and the other. Narayan plays it left-footed. Heading puts it in. Header flicked on by Andrew, I believe. Lovely 1-2. Was just waiting for it to occur to speak on that, but the challenge as well from Juan Carlos and Terry was absolutely brilliant. Putting the pressure there on the run that was coming in from Pope. Short ball to Juan Carlos. Lets it go under his feet, unfortunately. Pope takes it. Throws it inside to Heading. Links up with Danny. He takes a nice touch on the inside. Otto looking to hit it with his left. Takes his time. Should have put it on target. He did have plenty of time. He was going for a little bit of power. You might need to just place that in the bottom corner. You can do it left and right footed. Off target mostly. From what we've seen today, obviously. There is more to him than that, I'm sure. I'm absolutely sure. He is a baller. Otto Hilal. Nice flick on there by Sigmund. Finds Terry. Terry looking to turn under pressure from Pope. Plays it down the line. Kenny looking for a run from Sigmund. He's got Wayne in front there. Plays it to Sigmund slightly behind him. Is out of play. Respect as well for saying that was out of play. Lovely touch there by Danny. Otto's on his bike down the left hand side. Looking to cross it in. He's got two in the middle. Excellent one. One by Juan Carlos comes to Danny Fee. Under pressure from Andrew. Header. Stewart again. Lawrence Stewart has got his fourth. Pivotal that Danny Fee's movement is left and right, and as I said, centre midfield to box. He's been absolutely class in intercepting and crossing in the ball as well, and that was a brilliant cross. Couldn't be missed there by Lawrence Stewart. That's his fourth. 9-0 to Dunbar Rovers with 20, probably 22 minutes left to play. And the Gorillas are a new team in this 45 set up by Wayne Chen. Did have to do the same as I did when I set up the 35s, as Sigmund is looking to turn in here and play it towards Kenny. Kenny's got Terry inside him. Uses Sigmund. Turns. And you don't... Good effort. Good save by Taggart as well. I think it was Wayne that had that effort. Left-footed. Where did that come from? Wayne Chen. Bravo. And yeah, with the 35s, I was the only one over 35s in the Gorillas. Wayne was the only one over 45s and had to drag players from left, right and centre, not naturally coming through the club, as a lot of players have done for the bigger clubs, Dunbar, Coogee, Pagewood in the over 45s division, but it will happen in the future for the 45s of the Gorillas, and they enjoy their football, they really do, if they're a good bunch of lads. Good header by Mills on target, Taggart saves, rolls it out to Pope, keeps the ball going forward to Otto. Great run by Lawrence Stewart, he's off now. Great run from the middle to the left hand side, Alon on the ball. Narayan plays it back to Taggart, Sadler outside him. Nice pass from Taggart to Fee. Joe Lapone, you hear Joe, lots of calling from Joe. Look to offside if it is pass now. Gorillas holding their line. Definitely offside. Played inside to Fee, looked offside as well. Under a lot of pressure. Still Danny Fee, unselfishly as he does, squares it back. Juan Carlos plays it back to Monty. Receives it again from Monty. Outside of the boot, lovely from Juan Carlos. Lovely ball into Wayne, couldn't control it and he slightly gives up for a second, which is unlike Wayne Chen. He's such a battler. Otto. Still Otto. Blocked, and Wayne is there to receive it after the block from Norman. Gives it to Millsy. Sigmund. Wayne plays it, trying to find Terry. Lapone wins it. Falls to Lawrence Stewart on the far side. Back into Otto. Danny Fee. Lapone squares it out wide. Jean puts it in. Won by Millsy. Falls to Lapone. Lawrence. Joe will have another effort, does have an effort, and Eugene will just let it go wide. Nice little touch on the way, though it was a good block. Lapone found feet there nicely and found a little bit of space and had that effort. Corner for Dunbar. Intercepted straight away. That's the worst thing they've done all day. And Scott Sadler was back trying to battle with Terry, and it's still Sadler. Still Sadler. Lovely pass into Otto. Twisting and turning. Finds Jean on the right hand side. Jean pass one back to Otto. Shot from Pope. Was going wide. Took a deflection. Comes to the keeper's hands. Distributes out to Sigmund. Lets it go over his head on the right. Narayan will just try and flick it over him beautifully. Narayan on the ball still. Dunbar Rovers, younger lads are coming in here to play their next game. Watching the over 45s and knowing what the future looks like for their club. Pope plays it in to Danny Fee. He's got Jean outside. Lapone turns inside. He's adamant he wants to score. Curls it towards the near post. Not a bad effort. His standards, that would probably be awful though. Intercepted by Jean. Lapone. Into Pope. Narayan again. Good cross by Lawrence Stewart. Too close to the keeper though. 15 minutes or 16 minutes to play here at Moore Park. It is 9-0 to Dunbar Rovers over 45s, and they have been absolutely quality. And Scott Sadler just plays it a little bit long, and that wasn't absolute quality, but that's what you do as a defender sometime. Fee gets up well under pressure from Chen. Kenny comes in, try to flick it on, comes to Millsy. Play it out right to Wayne Chen, or to Sigmund I should say, the other number 3. Into Chen now. We'll give it to Sigmund again, I believe. It's the kind of player Wayne Chen is. He's very tidy. Allen gets a touch on it. Taggart's organising at the back for Dunbar. David plays it to Andrew. Andrew chips it over to Juan Carlos, who might look to turn and might be intercepted, but it is intercepted now, and Joe Lapone plays it straight to Juan Carlos. Kenny telling him he has time. Into Chen, who turns Pope beautifully. Lovely turn by Wayne. Alon comes in and sneaks a little toe there and wins it. Finds Lapone in the middle from Lawrence Stewart. Jeans in an absolute acres down the right hand side. Decent effort again there from Otto, straight at the keeper this time. Played to David, cuts inside under a lot of pressure from Otto. He's only got one in the middle. Finds David Fee. Left footed. Decent save there by Eugene. Corner Dunbar. Eugene to take it, or Gene to take it, I should say. Gene looking for options. Lapone is coming close to him. Gene swings it in. Good dig. Well won by Wayne Chen. Sigmund looking to break here with Terry ahead of him. He's got Sadler in front of him. To Sigmund again. Wayne Chen will need to win this one. Turns beautifully past two Dunbar players. Andrew had to play it quick, and he did, towards Terry. Terry has an effort. Taggart knew it was over the bar. He is a big man, the keeper. It looked like it was dropping the last second, but Taggart was in total control. Best effort that the Gorillas have had in the second half. Well, I think Wayne's left-footed effort was also good, as it's starting to dribble down here at Moore Park. Lapone under pressure from Monty. Monty gets a touch. Juan Carlos wasn't there. Kenny was. Wayne calls for it and he'll have one. Plays it through to Terry on his left. Terry hits it. Taggart saves beautifully. Held on to it well. Rolls it out to Alon in the left back position, or left wing position in the second half. He's been playing mostly there. Otto feeds it. Lawrence Stewart, who's gotten 4. Heading. This is Fee with heading in the middle, actually. Finds him, a little dummy by heading, and Gene was coming, and Kenny's on the ball, and Terry's working really hard to get in front here. He's got Sadler right behind him. Goes past both of them. Scott Sadler looks to throw it down the line. Joe Lapone on the ball. Good cross, and Fee was there, but he couldn't finish it. Gorillas have 11 minutes to try and score a goal here. They've battled hard, they really have. They've been up against it. They had 8 players to start. Got an extra player and 2 players from Dunbar Rovers. The quality from Dunbar Rovers has shone through. It really has, after the first 5 minutes at least. And Otto looking to break. Great run from Danny Fee. Brilliant first touch. Fee looking to finish under pressure, and he does finish. Well done to the big man there. He's been boxed to midfield. Absolutely class. And he's gotten his goal there. Danny Fee, well done. (10-0) to Dunbar Rovers with 10 minutes to play. Monty on the ball, plays it to Juan Carlos. Nice ball into Monty, lovely little chip, and back to Juan Carlos. He's been very, very good at left back today. Monty under a lot of pressure, turns nicely under more pressure. Bit of fun there going, where is the ball? Monty was battling hard with Jean. Otto's got 3 in the box, played towards heading, intercepted by David. Plays it to Millsy. David Fee clips it over the top towards heading, who just falls because that ball was too high for him when he was trying to jump for it. Intercepted by Otto, looking for options. I think a shot is the best option. Played it to the running Fee, took a heavy touch, but we know they can score from there. Dunbar hits the outside of the post. David looking for options. Monty needs to be one of them. He tries to find Wayne, but it was a difficult pass. Excuse me. Tried to chew chewing gum and it went down the wrong side there for me. Apologies there for not getting a comment on that last play. Will be a throw into Dunbar. Gorillas actually. Towards Chen. Needs to get rid of it. He is strong on the ball, but he's up against a couple of players that time. Lopone, lots of space. Plays it into Jean, tells him to turn. Fee on the ball. Lawrence Stewart, couple of touches. Lays it back to Pope. Little clip and you might have had a shot, and Narayan was far forward. Jean is adding to it and Gorillas just need to get rid of it. It's still there. Decent cross over the keeper, and Narayan, who had come forward, puts it in, and that's 11 for Dunbar. Centre back coming up from a deep position, which was around the edge of the box where he'd been playing, the Gorillas' edge of the box, and it is 11-0 to Dunbar Rovers. Referee has indicated 5 minutes to play. I've got 7 on my watch. Can Gorillas get a goal? They should be playing that long ball, and that long ball is towards Terry, but can he beat the goal scorer? Narayan, not a chance. He turns nicely and he's very composed. Plays it back to Taggart. Taggart finds Pope in the middle. Plenty of space. Lapone, lovely turn, and takes Mills out of it with that turn. Otto. Lapone. Danny Fee plays it first time to Jean. Katsalakis intercepted by Kenny into Wayne. Comes back to Lapone. Otto again, and they will get that last 5 minutes feeling of they might want to have shots, and that is one. Excellent finish there by Lawrence Stewart. He gets his 5th. Absolutely class from the striker. And that's 12 for Dunbar Rovers. It has been comprehensive, and I would have expected a higher scoreline, to be honest, if it had stayed with 7 or 8 players. And thank you very much to the boys who have joined the Gorillas from Dunbar to make this game a game. Wayne on the ball, lots of pressure from Lawrence Stewart. He's still running and running. He wants a double hat-trick. Eugene plays it long. Danny Fee wins it, flicks it on to Jean. Jean to Fee again. Lepone, a chance. Oh, it was an excellent effort, an even better save by Eugene in goals. Puts it out for a corner. Thought that was Joe Lepone's chance to put it in the back of the net. He struck it well enough, it was on target. Short corner. Otto trying to find heading in the middle. Good cross by Jean. Oh, it fell in a nice position for his double hat-trick. Lawrence Stewart, he hit the previous goal really well, and he knows he should have done better there. He had a bit of time as well as the deflection came off the keeper, Eugene. Last few minutes here at Moore Park in the over 45's final league game of the season. Sigmund has played well, turning back inside, and that was the option. He wins it again. Scotty Sadler, big man, passing it around calmly to Alon in the left back position. Straight to his coach, apologising for when he hit him with the ball earlier on. He'll be allowed play in the playoffs, I'd imagine, against Coogee and whoever else they come up against. And Queen's Park are definitely in that fight. Jean feeds it through to an onside Otto, who will want to turn on his left. He squares it across. Lawrence to Danny Fee. Saved. They were taking the piss a little bit, Dunbar. Monty clears it out. Played into Sigmund. Chance here for the Gorillas to get one goal. Terry turns. Shoot, the crowd say. He does shoot. Taggart tips it over the bar. It was a good effort. He did give the crowd what they wanted. Gorillas, last chance saloon. Getting everyone forward. That'd be great to see. Not everyone. Monty staying back. David staying back. Norman staying back. Last chance saloon for the Glebe Gorillas to try and get a goal here against Taggart in goals for Dunbar. Sigmund puts it in. Chen gets up and heads it. Decent effort to the left and wide, and that was last chance saloon for the Gorillas. What a solid game Dunbar Rovers have played though, and thank you to Dunbar as well for lending a couple of players to the Gorillas who were short in this over 45's final game of the season for them. We wish Dunbar Rovers the very best of luck in the playoffs, and they'll be back next year hopefully playing in the Champions of Champions. If you want to view this video, you'll be able to view it on Podge's Punditry, and this video is sponsored by Awake Water, the finest water in New South Wales. Signing off from Moore Park, Dunbar Rovers 12, Glebe Gorillas 45's 0. Quality game from Dunbar.